What's going on, gamers? Today I'm going to be going over a little bit of Anvil Vault breakers, and I'll be showing you how you can unlock characters and kind of get a little bit more out of the game early on. So if you need to get some unlocks and you want to progress a little bit in your season pass, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon? I'll bring you all the latest and greatest content, hints, tips, guides and builds, and just some fun gameplay and reviews of upcoming games. But for today I'm here to go over Anvil Vault breakers, and although it's not going to be a review, which I wanted to kick off first because they're waiting for an update for the Xbox version, so instead what I'm going to do is chuck out a few tips in order to help some of the newer players work out how to get some unlockable stuff, such as characters and season pass stuff, in order to make their builds a little bit stronger earlier on. Now, if you've not played Anvil at all, it's actually a game that's in preview at the moment, and you can currently download it from the marketplace for Game Pass, as well as I believe on Steam for PC. Now, this game is an action role-playing game. I would kind of liken it a little bit to The Ascent mixed with Hades. It's pretty much a roguelike, and it can be very difficult at times, so knowing this may well help you out at the start. Now, it'll probably come as no surprise to you, but the main way in which you unlock most of the things in the game is by just playing the game and actually smashing through the content.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But if you want to fast track it a little bit and maybe unlock some characters and such and get your hands on some Crons really early on, then this may well help you out. So in general, like I said, if you bop down to here and go to operate, this will show you your season pass. There's 100 levels in total, and as you're unlocking them, you're going to unlock certain things. Most of the time it's going to be Crons, which you can use to unlock characters, or workers, which are pretty much similar to pets. They give you a little boost to your stats. Or you're going to be getting things like this, your season points, which you can chuck straight into your build. Other than that, the other things you're going to get are unlocks to your cosmetics, so it's well worth doing. You can get up to 100 and then they'll reset upon the season completion, and you'll have to start again when there's a new season. Now, as you're building these up, you're going to be going over to your upgrades, and your season points you're going to chuck into these grids in order to make your character a little bit stronger throughout that entire season. These are upgraded every single time you get those gold drops up the top right. The ones to the left of it are known as Crons, and like I said, you can be using those to obtain some toy workers just here. They're 2,000 a piece, so they are quite costly, but they are quite cool. Some of them, this one in particular just at the moment, is an event only reward, so you won't be able to purchase it until you've completed the event that they chuck in the game. But the main reason you're probably going to want Crons will be, when I go to the right place, just over here, to unlock your breakers. These right here cost 1,000 a piece, so being able to grab that Cron and being able to unlock a few characters may really well help you out. Now, I've mainly been using this fella right here, Lightning, at the moment, but I have got a couple of other ones that I like to play with as well. Now, what you probably want to do in order to get that stuff really nice and easy, like I said, is just to play the game and get as far as you can. However, there are some other things that can really help you out. Now, at the start, if I remember correctly, it kicks off with 3 vault breakers that you're given for free, and like I said, the rest you're going to have to unlock. One thing you want to know is this right here. If you've got one that's got a bonus on a character you've already unlocked, it means that you're going to earn more vault points for them. Vault points pretty much means that your season pass will upgrade faster, because you're going to be earning more of those vault points, which pretty much translates into your season pass points. Another thing to look into, if you press your back button or your select button, if you go to challenge task, right here it's going to give you a bunch of challenges, and when you complete them you're going to be getting a reward, and as you can see it tells you over on the right hand side. The first one is pretty nice, you get 200 per completion of the first galaxy. So if you have a little look, one of the characters you get for free is Jungler. So if I completed Cerny with Jungler, I'm going to be getting 200 Cron, which will most likely go towards unlocking a new character. Just after that, complete Symphonia with Jungler, which is the next galaxy on. After that, clear Campanella 1 with Jungler, and just after that, 3, 5, and completing it all. This is not easy. In fact, I've not even completed all of it with the main character I'm using at the moment, which is the Mountain. I've only got up to 4, I believe, currently, but it is a little bit tricky, and I am waiting for that update to make things a little bit easier for myself. But like I said, even if you can't manage to complete all of them, just start doing the first galaxy on the ones that you've unlocked, and then put those 200 towards whatever you're saving up for. Obviously 5 completions will give you 1,000, meaning you can buy another character. If you're a little bit further on in the game, a really good thing to do, so say for example you've completed both of these, and by that I'll show you exactly what I mean. If you've completed the galaxies, so the first one is Cerny, which isn't too hard to be perfectly honest once you get the hang of things. The next one over here is Symphonia. If you're struggling, jump in with a group, and more than likely eventually you will be able to complete it. Like I said, it can take a bit of time, there are a lot of one-shot mechanics in the game, but after a while you'll get the hang of it and you'll find a character you enjoy playing with, and it will just make the game a little bit easier. And like I said, if you can't do it on your own, grab some friends or jump in with a group. But once that's unlocked, you'll move on to the third one, and that's the Campanella. Like I said, go straight back to that and go to your challenges, and even if you're just completing the first one, just there you're going to get 100 with each as well. Once you've completed one of the galaxies, it opens up the next one, and then the next one once you complete that one for all of the characters you've got. So you can pretty much jump in with any characters you've unlocked and start to work your way through these challenges and grab yourself some nice crons. Now, one thing you can do if you're struggling and cannot work out what's going on with your build and you're in a little bit of trouble, just remember as you make your way through you're going to be unlocking relics, and the better ones you get means your build will be a bit stronger because you'll be able to equip them from the start. So if you go over to your vault right here, go over to your relics, and you'll be able to chuck on 2 at the start once you've completed the first galaxy, then you'll get your third once you've completed that second galaxy, and upon the completion of the last galaxy you're going to be able to get that very last unlock. Each one of these progresses your character and makes them a lot stronger. Obviously you have to unlock them as you go. The way you do that is just by grabbing them within your expeditions, and eventually after you've grabbed them a few times over and it's the one you want, it will come up at the end as a reward. Again, if you're not sure what character to play and you feel like your characters was a little bit underwhelming, press your back button and go down to the ranking, and as you can see from this, wow, that's a little bit more than I thought. Pretty much all of them at the moment are lightning, showing you that he is a very strong character. He's probably my preference at the moment. He's a really fast mobile one that does a lot of damage. However, another great one that's not on the leaderboard that I would highly recommend would probably be the Mantin. Really nice tank, easy to get his health back, does a ridiculous amount of damage, and he's a lot more survivable than most of the other classes in the game. But yeah, as you can see, Shuri, Lightning and Rush seem to be top dogs at the moment. I would also chuck Mantin on there, just if you're not trying to break any records for time. That might be a great one to choose to clear certain planets and such. Now last but definitely not least, and hopefully these are still valid, they definitely were 2 days ago and I believe they don't expire, but just in case they do, I'm going to chuck them all in the description just so it doesn't waste anyone's time. If you press your start button, you'll be able to get quite a few coupon codes. Now these are on the internet currently because the game's released, and they've chucked us quite a lot of freebies, meaning you can get a lot of crons, a few other things, and net yourself a nice little reward in order to purchase probably 1 extra character straight away, or maybe even 2. So what you'll do is you'll tap in the designated code, you're going to whack enter, and it's going to give you that as long as it is still valid, which I hope it is because I've only used these 2 days ago. But like I said, they'll all be in the description box just in case you want to try them, because I believe they pretty much shouldn't expire. If they do, apologies, but if you're watching this early on, I'll almost guarantee they're still working. Right, all you gamers, hopefully that's helped a few of you out. I'm going to be bringing out a lot of tips and hints for this game. As soon as they update on Xbox, it's going to be a little bit easier for myself because I've had a little bit of an issue with it so far, but hopefully this has helped you guys and girls a little bit. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, take care. I'll see you on the next day.